Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna talk about Yazi. Yazi is a file. Is it the file browser? Well, file folder browser, but it's in the terminal itself. So it's pretty cool. I've seen some other YouTubers using it, so I wanted it because it's perfect to actually manage all your dot files and see all your dot files where they are and so on. And yeah, I want to use that. So Yazi, let me open my notes. Okay, so let's install Yazi quickly. Let's copy this. I have to copy it. Let's open a terminal and paste that in. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, you can use sudo pacman -s. I'm just using yay. And then Yazi. So you can just type Yazi and it will install just Yazi. But if you want to have Yazi preview your pictures and stuff like that, extra stuff, even zip files and all of these other things, so it will basically in the preview pane show you what the file is about. Then you need to install all these other extensions. Let me just keeps cutting it off there, so let me just put that there. I hope that is one thing. Zoxide. Probably. Anyway, let's run that. Install it. That should be installed anyway, right? So now you basically just open Yazi. Now let me just quickly show you the shortcut key, obviously in Hyprland, because you want to open it with a shortcut key for key binding. Right, mine is here at the bottom. Ooh, nice and big. Here it is. So basically it's just bind equals main mod, your super, and then the key that you want to use. I use Y for Yazi, exact, and then the terminal that you're using. If you're using console, or what's the other terminals now? Anyway, whatever terminal you use, you put in here, and then -e Yazi. So it actually run Yazi immediately in the terminal when you open it. Right, let's open it. So super and Y, it opens it there. Let me put it this side. Drag it aside. Oh yeah, this I'm using hyper scrolling, so it's a bit weird. I just have to drag it in sequence. Okay, cool. So this is Yazi. As you can see, you can go through all your files. This is all your root files, folders. Right, there's home, and if you use your arrow keys. Right, there's my home folder, and then you press the right key. There is everything in my home folder. As you can see, it doesn't show the hidden files on default. So to show the hidden files on default, just press period and it will show it. Right, so I want to go to my .config file. I know I have a couple of configuration files in there. Then scroll right again. There's Brave, GTKs, and Hyper. There's Kate, Kitty, and so on and so forth. Let's go to Hyper and let's go to the config hyprland.conf file. Right, there it is. And as you can see on the right, it actually previews the output of the file, which is pretty cool. Now it's better if you open this on the main window of on full screen to view it better. But yeah, you can quickly go for it. It's just a shame that you can't edit it here, but yeah, anyway, I think if you want to do that, you're gonna have to use new Vim with Yazi as a plugin. I'm not sure. You're just gonna have to find out. Then you can probably edit it inside the whole thing. But I want to keep it simple. As you know, I like to keep things simple and straightforward. just as they give it to me. So yeah, but obviously if you want to edit the file, you just press enter and it will go into the file. As you can see, I have it open. Let me see. Yeah, I have it open now in 2 places, so it's definitely separate from the previous one. Let's exit that Hyprland file. Let's get my scrolling. Yeah, okay, so that one is oh yeah, it opened it here. I'm confused now. Right, so it opens it here. If I close it, wait, let's close it completely. It's just hello, can you just close that please? Okay, so the only thing open now is Yazi, as you can see. So if I want to open my Hyprland conf file, I just press enter. Right, does it have 2 files now? No, it's just 1 file, so it stays in 1 terminal. So if I want to go out again, I just press Ctrl X and it goes into your Yazi again, which is pretty cool. So you can edit your file. Once done, you can just go back and edit other files or whatever. So I said that it would display pictures. So let's see if it does display pictures. There's a picture here at the bottom. Boom, there's a picture on the right hand side. That is so fucking cool. That is pretty cool. I mean, damn. This is gonna make things way better. That is for sure. I can edit all my goddamn configuration files now. One place. I don't have to type it in. I can just scroll through it. So if I want to edit Kate, do I have anything? Oh, that's just a dead folder or something. I don't know what that is. Let's go to Kitty. I know there's a configuration file in there. There's that file. That is so cool. What's the other one? kittyconf. All kitty stuff. Man, this is way better. God damn it. I should have known about this a long time ago. There's Rofi. Everything. Where's Wofi? Wofi is... I'm now confused. Hyper. I'm confused now. But anyway, yeah. So this is the file manager. Is it called the file manager? I don't know, but it is perfect for me. Look at that. If I press Ctrl X now. Oh, it's already at base, looks like. Okay, so if you want, let me just see if I missed anything. If you want to quit, just press Q. Show hidden files, it's the dot. Right, and then I had a little bit of a problem. It actually didn't want to open any configuration file. So when I press, no, where am I now? Hyper. If I press on any of these files, it gave me a warning message, but it didn't open the file anyway. And it said something about V. So what it does is it's got a default text editor V that it wants to use. So it's a very old editor. I'm definitely not using it. But yeah, if you want it to open it with your specific editor, then you're gonna have to put it in your ZSHRC or bash RC and just say export editor equals nano. So we can do that quickly. Let me just copy that, I suppose. Export. I've done it already. What am I doing? Done it already. I just copied that one just to show it really. So if we go to a terminal and we say nano, not bash, I'm using ZSH, but if you're using bash, ZSHRC. There's my ZSHRC file, and then if you scroll to the bottom, you can just say export editor nano or new vim or whatever your editor is. Alright, and as soon as you've done that, you want to say source ZSHRC or bash RC just to reload and refresh things. Right, so once you've done that, it should now use your specific editor. If it still doesn't, you probably have to restart your Hyprland. If it still doesn't, because it didn't want to work with me doing any of these, but I think this is good to do anyway. There's actually this line that you can apply. So it actually forces a user bin, it actually forces your system to use nano as the editor. So you just run that line and it worked. As you can see, opens the files. So yeah, that is Yazi for you. You've got a lot of configuration files. Right, so like and subscribe if you like this video, and tell me if you're using, what file manager are you using? So this is a terminal file manager, or are you using a plugin or anything like that? That would be interesting to know. But yeah, I like to keep things simple, just using Yazi in the terminal, and that's it. So yeah, that's it. Good.